Hello guys and welcome back to StarDirve with the BlackBox and Combined Arms Mods, where we're continuing as the Draylok. We've seen off the Raleigh, and I think they've only got one world left. I'm hoping that they'll ask for peace shortly, and I'll accept that, as I don't really want to go and get tangled up with the Dauntless just yet. The question is, what do we do now? And I would like, I think, to take on the Dagobah system with all of its remnants, or do we go for the Opterus? So the Opterus worlds are not going to be particularly useful for us. The worry I have is that the Vulfa and the Kilrathi are at war with the Opterus. Let's click on this relationships tab. This is a new feature added into the mod, and it allows you to easily see all of the relationships in the game, which is very, very good. And I would like, I think if we allow the Opterus to continue to fall, I don't know, there's a few worlds over here actually that they've still got to take. I'd just be worried about the Vulfa or the Kilrathi getting sort of a foothold in our area of space, but there's no doubt that the Dagobah system, if we could wrest that from the aliens, is the remnants, that's going to be more useful. Let's have a look at the fleets. So third fleet, okay, let's requisition those. Second fleet, it's Hawks. No, delete the Hawk and add in a couple of Talon Mark IIs. Go with a few more. Okay, let's do that. And the question is whether to invest in a new frigate based on the Reaper silhouette, and I think we should actually start building a fleet of these. So let's go with engines first of all. What should we go with? Maybe one warp drive there. Some medium overdrives, or we could put them in there. Then we've got to sort of use little ones. These Vanguard overboosts. I'll just stick some small warp engines in there for now, and some larger thrusters. So I'll need to power those, so we'll go with those reactors. We will need a bridge, obviously. Take the symmetry off right now. And let's start thinking about defences. So, maybe one shield towards the front, one there, maybe one there, one there. Let's have a look at the arcs. So yeah, a lot of the these engines aren't protected, are they? No, and I'd have to bring the shields in quite a bit to do that. I think that's okay though. Leave these sort of arms exposed. Get your words out, Ben. Leave them exposed, but I think that would be alright. We won't put anything too vital here. And weaponry then. What about these heavy dark matter turrets? How big are they? They're pretty big. The range is 4,000, which is very nice. So we put them on like that, and then maybe two in like that. We could do with could do with some point defense. I haven't really got any good point defense at the moment. So, for point defense, the purples. Yeah, I think the purples are probably the best I've got at the moment. So if we put in a few there, and I'll put the symmetry back on. So yeah, you guys fire at the front, you guys sort of cover off the back, and then you off to the side there. Yeah, so we've got a bit of PD. How fast are we? We're slow, is what we are. But decent FTL speed, so I can... Anyway, let's fill out the ship a bit more, and then we'll play around with the engines. Don't need ordnance, because this is going to be an energy ship. Sensors, not really. We'll use scouts to give us sensors. Storage, no. Right, so armor then. So solar is better than electro. And maybe if we produced something a bit like this. Just to give us a bit of protection. If I did that, we'd have a lot of shields there. We're low on power now. No, I won't do that. If I push you forward one, I can have another reactor in there, which, okay, we're still low on power. What's the answer to that? We could... I can't get you in there. Nuclear reactors? No. Okay, let's increase maybe the power armor. So this produces 10 power, these small solar ones. That's not going to do too much, I don't think. We could put in a power cell, which will help. Armor in there. I would have liked to have put some more weapons on the frontier or along the sides. It's slowing her right down. But it is helping with the power. Decisions. Kind of feel like I need some more. Excuse me. Looking at the arcs. I mean, this one can come forward a bit more, I suppose. Put you in there. And then have a medium solar at the front here. Fill these out with... still the recharge at warp is isn't very good. Slow warp speed, yeah, 33. Well, that's okay. It's still a very slow ship, though. These dark, yeah, the power cost is 200, minus 200. So they're pretty hefty beasts. Possibly too hefty. So that would sort things out for us. Could we go with something like that? Not really. So these fire 3,500 range. Greens are 2,000. No, see these weapons are much shorter ranged. So I think we'll have to just leave that. Put in more power there. These guys, let's give ourselves some more oomph. Oh, only 427 though. So with the engines, let's go small combat thrusters perhaps. What about these Vanguard overboosts? So that is a thrust of 20k for the small combat. Thrust of only 7k. Okay, we don't want that. What if we went with combat thrusters? Doesn't actually do much for the sublight at all. So we can get it up to 500. The FTL speed then is very, very slow. Oh god, she's so armoured. No wonder she's slow. Let's put a line down there. We could then go maybe with these light dark matters. Causes us then this big recharge at warp problem. Can I resolve that with more more power cells? It doesn't look like it. Her offense is 1400. Weapon power time infinite. Oh, that's not surprising with these dark matter. Yeah, so we could improve that with energy storage. It's saying, but then it's telling me I've got excess power cells, so I'm not really sure. Let's give her a go. I'm probably going to end up changing it in the future. What shall we call it? I think it was the Reaper. We'll call it the Rapier. Oh, I already got one of those? Oh yeah, I've got, that's what I called the first one. I thought it seemed familiar to me. There we go. Call it the Stiletto. As in after the knife, not after the shoe. Right, let's create a 5th fleet and add in. So, shall we go 8 of these? Get them building. And let's send our scouts to Dagobah. 2nd and 3rd fleet. Also move over there. We need colonizers. So how many have we got? There's 1 there. 1 there. So let's move you to here. And then was a 2 there? Yeah. So I've got 3. How many worlds are useful? 1, 2, 3. Okay, fine. So that's worked out quite nicely. Excuse me. There's an anomaly there as well, which we'll have to check out if we can successfully take on the forces there. I'm hoping that the dark matter weapons on our current ships will do quite well against the remnants, because they tend to focus on shields, and once you crack the shields, they tend to go down relatively quickly. Researching at 26, still working on planetary computing. So first fleet then, let's, I wonder whether there's any chance of sort of, you know, taking them on piecemeal. Well, I couldn't see any in that fly past. Prairie one has gained more minerals, which is good, because that was already a good production planet for us. Okay, so they are split up. 32, God, 32. Oh, we had some money stolen, that is annoying. Let's hire some more spies for defense. So, second and third fleets just come in a little bit closer. First fleet come in there. I'm just wondering whether we can sort of jump them out and then aggro part of them on our fleets. May not be possible. Second fleet still on its way. So first fleet, let's just jump you in here. So jumped in, and then we'll just turn you around. Do a little micro jump for me, please. Let's see if we can keep them interested. And another one. Almost, almost. Oh, they've kind of jumped ahead. But we seem to have managed to pick off a few of them. Okay, so that was successful. And we've got some remnant technology. So after analysing more remnant wreckage, we have enough information of some of the technologies the remnants are using. Okay, great. So let's have a quick look at that. And that allows us remnant studies, which will give us better power generation. By the look of it, a better reactor and a cell. So let's move these guys. Second and third move in a bit closer. First fleet move in that direction. We'll see whether we can drag any more out. There is a lot more in the system, but if we can just chip them down, not in a rush. So you better turn around now, because I imagine there are some starting to jump towards you. Maybe we could move towards one of the groups, see whether we can trigger them. Where are you, remnants? Oh, yes. Peace for the rally. Yes. Okay, there's the remnants. We need to turn around rapidly. Okay, that is 60. Oh my gosh, it's all 60. Oh my gosh. Is there any way to just grab a couple of them? Oh, they are jumping to the main fleets. Okay, well, there we go then. So scouts get out of there. Second and third getting engaged. Oh my gosh, is that a ancient frigate? It is. Damn. Okay, second and third, open fire. could take down our whole fleet. Yeah, this is one to bug out of. Oh god, that ancient assimilator. How do we take that one on? I think we inflicted some casualties, but not enough, and at quite the cost. So let's regroup. Let me have a look at the fleets. So third fleet, oh yeah, I took a bit of a battering. Fourth fleet, they're the bombers, so I'm not really too worried about them. Fifth, they're all still building. Okay, so third fleet. Should we go with these Talon Mark IIs? I think they're okay for now. Ooh, these bombers need to be deleted. Why do I have the bombers in there? Let's upgrade to those frigates. That was a Hawk. We'll have a Talon in there. Oh, excuse me, I've got quite the cold at the moment. Not COVID, I don't think. Just a good old-fashioned cold with no frills, no extras. So let's move that along, and we'll bump up the game speed for a bit. First fleet, we will bring you in to scout out what is the situation. That ancient assimilator is going to be very difficult. So let's whiz through there. There we go. So there are still 41 ships, and yeah, that assimilator is going to be a tough one. There's an ancient frigate there as well. But we did, we have taken quite a few of them out. But we just couldn't get them to come at us piecemeal enough. And I think we can actually take on the Opterus before we can take on the Remnants now. So let's do that. And move our first fleet to Tyning, second, third, fourth. I believe we've got spare troops here. We do, good. I won't build any more because they're actually building ships there. Do you have shipyards? You do not, and yet you're a ship production facility, 1.1 richness. Yeah, okay, so I will I'll invest in a couple of shipyards there. Spies doing various trainings. Oh, so this is actually well defended. And we're going to lose a transporter. Okay. This one, not so well defended. Another Opterus world has fallen. Oh, the Dauntless took that world from the Raleigh and defeated them. Okay. So that was quite a quick campaign. So fourth fleet, you come in here. Oh, sorry, fourth. Move there. Second and third. Second fleet is quite depleted actually. But anyway, fourth fleet, you can get in and bombard there. Yeah, move in to engage. Do you still have those bombers as part of my combat fleets? I obviously made an error, did I? Fourth fleet, come away, because I think that salvo might be enough on its own. Yeah, one salvo. So let's invade with a couple of troops and then move the fourth fleet over here. Second fleet, can you come and destroy that, please? Fourth fleet, move to bombard. Yeah, we'll keep the second fleet there just to give those troops some escort. Third fleet, hang around here. So I don't really want these bomber frigates in the third fleet. Well, how did that happen? Anyway, obviously my misclick at some point. Yeah, we've got absolutely loads of bombers. But then I can go to the fourth fleet, actually. Fourth fleet, and just... Oh, well... Oh, that's because it's that one. Let's... they might need to be upgraded. Where are you, bombers? There we go. Oh, you are Mark 3s. Okay. So let's grab these Mark 3s, and if I go like that, can I assign them? Yeah, how many more can I assign? Yeah, it looks like another 3 I can add. Yeah, great. Okay, well the fourth fleet is quite strong now. Through my accident, but you know, it'll come in handy. And let's call some troops to invade here. I did have a comment saying that if I invade and there's troops on the ground, they won't then launch this sort of surprise attack, but I think there's too many forces there to meet my landing troops, so we're going to have to bomb. Oh, there's a shield. Which we're stripping down quite nicely. The fifth fleet is coming along. Okay, they've launched their sneaky attack. There we go. I think one more salvo, that will do. And we captured the other world. One of our ships was boarded. So this one, well, oh god, it's rubbish, isn't it? Let's go with just a little research world. Where are the troops? Oh, there they are. Okay, so we don't have too long to wait on that. So that will sort out that system for us. Where do we go next? Oh, to Hirota, I think. First, second, third, and fourth. 4.3 billion on a world that I'll only have 0.3. Yeah, right to take them on, I think. The Opterus might be quite a interesting playthrough. It would be totally different to how I've played in the past. I wouldn't spread myself out necessarily as far as they have, or even at all. So with the fleets, are we? Yeah, we're slowly building back up. Fifth fleet, how are we getting on? Oh, one more to go. Okay. Troops are on the ground. And oh, they've rebuilt the outpost. Okay, so they need to take that out. That'll be okay. Fourth fleet, the ones we've lost, I'm just going to delete. Actually, I don't think we need as large a bomber force right now. Let's expand that fifth fleet. Just to another 4 to begin with. Oh, we've got planetary computing unlocked, so we can get the supercomputer, which will improve our research efforts dramatically, I'm hoping. Let's go for automatic production as well. So I'd hope on worlds like Drell, there... He hasn't queued it up yet. Still an agricultural world here. Although not having to produce as much food now. Only 5.2, so the production up at 14 is quite healthy, actually. We capture Thailand 2. Richness, yeah, we'll turn it into a little industrial world. So are you guys second fleet? Yeah, so second fleet you can move in a bit closer. Third fleet. Fourth is still on its way. Very dropped a game speed. Oh no, I already had it on 0.5. There's no need to go down to 0.25. That would be too cautious. There's no shield, but there are ground batteries, so let's not delay in getting the fourth fleet involved. That Talon 2 is probably going to snuff it because it's isolated. They may get away. Okay, weapons free, guys. What are these? Are these all freighters? Yeah. Okay, sneak attack has been launched. Let's call the invasion. 4-3. I think that barrage will do. Yes. So there's only one world in that system. Nothing up here I need to have a look at. So we're focused then in the south and Ilbon. Klebon. First, second, third, fourth. We're not really losing. We have lost 1 or 2 ships. Oh yeah, they're little talons. Okay, well we'll just replace those. So yeah, it's allowing us to gain worlds. They're not very useful worlds, but because it's sort of a kind of a cheap campaign, it's allowing us to build up as we get stronger, which is what I was hoping for. Troops are on the way. Should I leave some? No, we'll all get moving. I suppose I could bring the 5th Fleet here, couldn't I? Gather them together there. Speaking of the 5th Fleet, let's have a look at you. So are they just going to start and stop, or did I resolve that? Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, oh, they're painfully slow. Right, back to the drawing board. Let's grab Stiletto, and we need to resolve this recharge at warp -4 to 8, which I think we can only do with more power. If I got rid of these, can I put some additional... No, I can't, but I could put some like that, and then have these shields in here, and then maybe have you guys like that. Can I have any more? Yes, I can. But that. Oh yeah, I can just about manage that. Yeah, those are within the arcs of the shields. Yeah, okay, let's save that as the Mark 1. And now I need to grab all of those. So 5th Fleet, where are you? Let me grab one of you. And tell you all to upgrade. All to refit. So that we can actually get somewhere. Let's push the game speed up whilst we're redeploying our ships and whilst forces are being built and refitted. But yeah, I'm on normal speed now, and look at him, he's just chugging along. Okay, we captured that world. Quite a few buildable tiles, actually. Go industrial. Because we've got biospheres now. Goddamn pirates. Our spies not really learning anything. Let me just push the speed up again, actually, just whilst we're waiting for these ships to move along. Oh, the Vulfa captured another world. Oh gosh, the Vulfa are looking quite scary now, aren't they? They've got really do have sort of the western part of the map. Let's have a look. Where are they then? First economic strength, second military strength, third population. Yeah, there. And they've got this artifact that gives them increased hit points as well. So they're going to be a hell of a challenge to fight. But what we'll do is we'll push the Opterus out of our sphere of influence and then consider whether we go back against the remnants or whether, somebody like the Polyps, the Dauntless, the Cordazine, perhaps they're worth having a scrap with. But we're going to be very cautious about doing that. How are you getting on? Oh yeah, you're onto building those shipyards now, which is good. How many troops do I have in my empire? 19. Okay, well that is not a vast amount by any means. Oh, hello. I will be rejecting that. Do I want Mazuli? Possibly not. Nakara? Maybe. Just pushing my borders out really, is going to cause some friction with the Polyps and the Dauntless then. So maybe hold off on that. Fifth Fleet. So this is a Mark 1. So if I tell you to go over there, can you now go at a decent speed? Yes, you can. Okay, fine. Oh, Cyclops is going to be attacked, apparently. Second, third, come over here. First fleet, let's just have a little look at Ilbon. Not a very populous world right now. There are ground-based defences. I'll send my fourth fleet in. I will queue up an invasion, and then second and third come to Cyclops 1, and let's get ourselves a frigate defence squadron as well. It's quite a... Okay, so the bombardment started and probably doesn't need very much. Oh, damn. These drones have taken out my troops. So, no attack yet there. Maybe it was these ships? This is a drone launcher, is it? Oh no. Just a little corvette. So we're just peppering it with our purple lasers, but they're slowly doing the job. Yeah. Took out those drones. It's a shame I lost those troops. We got more on the way though, so it's not too bad. How many worlds have I got? So if I click on me now, I've got 33 planets. So oh gosh, I've also got 42. "42 planets, my god. Just lucky that they're on the other side of the galaxy, I suppose. That doesn't mean they won't come for me, though. I've had campaigns where an AI has been more than willing to cross the galaxy to have a pop at me. Usually the Cordazine. How are we doing? Still building up. Okay. Oh, are you guys? Yes, you're Mark 1. That's lovely. So let's move the first fleet on to Nikara. See what there is to see. I think once I've taken Ilbun 3 or Libun 3, I'll be quite content to sign a peace treaty with the Opterus then. I think we've cleared out most of the ones that were causing me some concern. Interesting to see the Vulfa here, sort of intermingled with the polyps. I wonder whether that will lead them into conflict. I've got a little symbol on my map here that there are pirate bases. That is something else we should look into, I think. Looks like a blue and an orange spot. Oh, great, we've got automatic production. +3 production per richness, more infrastructure, more storage. Good. Let's now go with... I feel like I'm neglecting my military a bit. What about defences? Let's go with fairy armour. And I feel like I should improve our conventional armour as well. So let's do that. At the moment I'm using power armour at the front of my ships, which is not ideal because it does explode when destroyed. So troops have almost arrived. Oh, in fact, these troops are already there, so the first batch. And we'll turn you into an industrial world. So, first fleet then, what have we got here? Oh gosh, a lot of volcanoes. Volcanoes and ground troops. So, 4th, 2nd, 3rd, but if they ask for peace in the interim, I will agree to it. Second fleet is looking like it's back up to a decent strength. I've still got quite a few more to build though. Let's push the game speed to normal and have a little look at the Empire list. So where's the best production? Kothlar 3 is the best production, so I'm glad we nabbed that. I don't think it's got shipyards, so let's get them constructed as a matter of urgency. Gosh, those stilettos cost 1,000. Well, 1,400 to build, so they're pretty expensive. So yeah, shipyards particularly important. Prairie 1 already will have the shipyards. I kind of feel like I should improve the defense, but no, there's not many build slots, so I'll just leave the governor to its own devices there. So I could obviously ask the Opterus for peace, but I sort of think that whilst we're still building up our fleets, there's no great urgency from me to stop the war. So 2nd, you come in there. 3rd, there. 4th, over here. Let's go on invasions on both worlds. Ooh, the Vulfa and the United Federation are at war. Ooh, let's have a look at this then. So we looked at the Vulfa, their 2nd military strength, 1st economic, and they've got 44 worlds. The United Federation are only 7th in military strength. They're going to get a bit of a spanking, I think. And also they're kind of sandwiched by the 2 large Vulfa sort of blocks. Oh yeah. Glad it's not me. Let's unpause the game. So, are there any ground batteries? No, there's troops and an outpost. Troops and an outpost. So I'm just wondering whether we try and, if I move these bombers closer, try to see whether we can land troops, then quickly get in and bombard, so that they don't get a chance to do their sneakings. Love to get rid of these dauntless worlds. Hang on a second. Sorry about that, guys. A parcel delivery, as usual. So where's those troops? So there's 4 there. And where are you off to, actually? Oh, they got caught in that gravity well. Okay, we'll have to be a bit patient. More on the way there. Researching at 31 now. So, well, scientific strength, we're first, so I suppose I should be happy about that. But I think I need a tech advantage to stand any chance. So we've almost got 2nd and 3rd fleets up to strength. The 5th fleet is taking a bit of time to refit, but I imagine they're in the queue behind the building of the new ships. So 4th fleet, come to the middle here, because I think... oh, excuse me, this cold is a right pain. I think these troops might reach Nakara 3 before Nakara 1, actually. Because they're not... oh, no, they were coming to Nakara 1. Fine. Oh, the remnants are getting stronger. Yeah, so you guys, you on your way to Nakara 3, you are. So what I'll do is I'll just hold them off for a minute. And we've got fairy armor, good. And straight away armor theory. So 4th, that's soon as this. There we go. Bombard as soon as you can, because we're going to lose him. Needed that fire support in a bit more swiftly. There we go. Stop now. Stop. Oh gosh. I think we wiped out the. No, we captured it. Oh, good. I was convinced we were going to wipe it out. 0 richness. My gosh. So you'll just be a little industrial world then. And then 4th fleet move over to Nakara 3. These troops move to land. So yeah, I didn't lose any ships then. So that is a good comment in the old YouTube there. Saved me. Maybe this is what I should have been doing all along to try and minimise the attrition, because these troops are much cheaper than these ships. Reactive armour unlocked. So we just need those troops to start to land, and then we'll take Nakara. And then, yeah, Lazuli, do I really want that one? Not really. I think I'll ask them for peace to see whether they'll go for it. Let's push the game speed up just whilst we're waiting for those troops. Oh, the 5th fleet has been largely refitted. That's good. Oh, I gotta reject that whilst we're still assaulting Nakara. It's a shame. Oh, the Volfa. What's going on? Oh, yes, there's a freighter coming in, but bombers, I need you to be bombing. So turn around. Okay, troops have landed. Ooh, 12 strength. He's a veteran. But the bombers are too far away because he got distracted, guys. He got distracted. Eyes on the prize. We're going to lose a veteran troop now. There we go. Here comes the bombs. Oh, yeah, the fire support might arrive just in time, actually. And you better stop. You better stop. I think it did, yeah. Good, and we've captured the world, which we will turn into a little industrial one. And now, if I went to speak to the Opterus, will they sign a peace treaty with me? I'll be respectful. Yay! There we go. peace has been restored. So let's move everybody back now. So first, second, third, fifth, fourth we won't bother with. Fourth, I will bring the fourth fleet to Kothlar 3. How is the fifth fleet? Okay, yeah, still refitting and being built up. I'll tell you what, guys, I will call this episode to an end, as it seems an appropriate place for for peace with all the other major factions. I do want to try and take the Dagobah system. We've worn it down a bit. Let's try and push on again, though I suspect that assimilator may foil my plans. And then we need to think really about what do we do next. Let's have a little look. So the Dauntless are 6th military strength, the Polyps are 3rd, the Courtesine are 4th. So actually, if I was going to have a pop at anybody, it probably would be the Dauntless, and they do have these worlds right in the middle of what I consider to be my space, and then I could perhaps pinch a couple of these, provided obviously we're successful. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I will see you next time, guys. Thanks very much.